Just bugging. Hey, GMAN, Dalton here, just bugging. It's the end of the workday, and we had an announcement to make.
Comment on BugJam Part 2, the last video, if you want to be entered to have a chance to win the Just Buggin' merch prize package. So I'll be taking the URL of the BugJam Part 2 video, and I'll be putting it in a comment generator. Of course, it will filter out duplicate users, and of course, we'll blacklist us and our comments, so they're not entered in the giveaway. But that's how I will determine the winner. We will film the generator doing its job and picking the winner. Also, we will be filming our reactions, and that will be in the video that will be coming out next weekend, November 21st. So if you guys want to have a chance to win the Just Buggin' merch, which is a Just Buggin' 72 Fun in the Sun shirt, mug, and the mask is just the What You Doing mask, and a What You Doing sticker. So if you guys want to be winning that Just Buggin' merch prize package, then comment down below in BugJam Part 2.
Come on, y'all, get your comments in there. Let's do it. No more comments after Friday at midnight.
So on with the video. Dumb.
Yeah.
What we got here?
Man, we have got a beautiful 1967 Beetle. You know how it came about?
How did it come
My
about?
wife and daughter were going to Sam's to get some groceries or whatever, and saw this beautiful bug broke down in the center of the median on the highway, right in front of Home Depot. And I said, well, did you give him a card? And she goes, no, we drove over here. So I hopped in the Just Buggin' cruiser, headed up there. I didn't quite beat the wrecker, but he had AAA. It was free for him anyways. But I had my tow bar in the back, hoping to see a beetle, and yeah, it's a beetle. So I pulling up with my hand out with a card, and of course he could see all the decals, and he looks at me and he's like, sir, yeah, having a problem? And he goes, you work on beetles? And he sees all the stickers. You do work on beetles? I said, yes, I do. He goes, well, we'll tow it right to your house. Where are you at? I said, my wife just told me to come up here and rescue this beautiful beetle. And it's just a simple issue. His points were too close and they're burnt. So we just picked up some points from V-Dubs of Ocala. And look at it. Look, it's got the trip meter on the speedometer. That is sweet. I like the little LED lights, and they go off when the door shut. And look at these little red visors. That's neat.
That's cool.
Huh.
Oh, look, he's got like another
Yeah,
thing
just
on it. I love the rack.
Oh yeah, that
Rack
stainless
is just
steel
great.
rack. That's like a $600. Yeah, it does need tight.
And then the little personalized VW logo. Hey, let's see the engine.
Pop out windows.
Let's see the engine.
The engine has been rebuilt not too long ago, but just bad points. And then he's got something going on here. He thought he had vapor lock. Well, we're gonna reroute this.
Is that a ceramic
and
tile?
we're gonna get rid of this. Look, no hose clamps.
It's not good.
No.
Well, look.
That thing pops off there. Boom. There goes that beautiful freaking bug.
Ceramic?
Yeah, he set this here because he thought he was getting vapor locked, and he thought this was going to help. And he put it through here. But his points were bad. And it ran great. When he got it off the truck, it cranked right up, and I drove it around. And I said, yeah, of course, when the points get hot after you drive it a little bit, it's going to start popping and missing. And he said it fell on its face. Of course it's going to fall on its face with no spark. But yeah, it was just a minor issue, and not everybody knows what to do with them, you know.
Beautiful ride, though.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So we'll get it out of here. Yes, it was the points, and we replaced the points, went ahead and did the condenser, and tomorrow morning I'm going to get this all taken care of right here on this fuel line, and get rid of the fuel filter and put it up under the fuel tank. I do not like them on the engine, you know, especially with no hose clamps, but I know that Volkswagen doesn't do that. So, but this is it. She's done. We're gonna go take her for a test drive, and she's a beaut. I think that'll do for this. After the test drive, customer can come to pick it up tomorrow. But isn't she a beaut? We should maybe make a t-shirt for this one. Who knows? About to take this out on a spin and see how she's doing. If you're wondering why I might hiccup every now and then, G-Man's trying to quit smoking. Yeah, let's see how well that works out. Well, anyways, there we go again. These damn lozenges. I noticed the dim light on the right. It's either a poor ground, most likely, or a bad bulb. So, hey, be patient with me. I'm gonna be a little stressed trying to quit, but we're letting it warm up a little bit. Come on, dog. Oh, I hate those lozenges, but this is better for my health than a cigarette. Here we are. This is an amazing car. It is in such nice condition. I mean, look at the trip meter on that. Original stereo. How's it driving? It's really nice, isn't it? It's a great car.
Steering, no plates. Well, a little bit. A little, but it's not bad. The brakes are great.
I'm sure there's a lot of adjustment left on the gearbox on this.
Probably.
Yeah, this is a rust-free, beautiful car.
How many original miles?
Whatever's on there is, it's been rebuilt, so that, who knows? It was one owner, man that owns this now, bought it from a one owner. So, yeah, it's a really nice car.
I don't know what it is about older Beetles, but the stick.
You like it?
Yeah, the stick is so much better.
You appear to like that clutch too. You're doing quite well for someone that hadn't driven a Beetle in a while.
Yeah, surprised I even did good at BugJam.
Yeah, I like this car. I need to try something else like lollipops or something. These nicotine lozenges suck. BB.
It's a little weak.
Hello. I think these people just love seeing these classic Beetles driving around in here.
Yeah.
The people that are the bug enthusiasts are kind of like Mopar enthusiasts, you know. They just love their cars and they want them to be right. I shouldn't have taken that lozenge before this video. Oh well, you'll make some fun out of me. What are you gonna find that turd on SpongeBob? Or what was that turd on that cartoon?
What are you talking about?
The turd that walked around. It would look like a turd on. You can take that out of the video. It was SpongeBob, that little freaking thing that walked around and looked like a damn turd. That he wanted freaking SpongeBob to lose the restaurant. You know what I'm talking about?
Plankton.
Plankton. Yeah, he looks like a damn turd to me. A turd.
You get a turd out of that.
I don't know. I don't watch cartoons all the time. I just raised you on SpongeBob SquarePants.
I figured out what he's talking about. He's talking about Mr. Hanky from South Park.
This is what we talk about, you know, when you're a close father and son relationship, you know.
A turd. You look like a turd.
Yeah, this is nice, isn't it? You wish it was yours?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when we got the timing all set right, and he adjusted the carburetor, and you know it's winter now. It's coming on to winter, so it's going to run differently than the summer setting.
It sounds good.
Yeah, so he's got it.
Engine,
yeah, it's been rebuilt before. It looks very sound, and it feels really good.
Yeah, he got a good deal.
Yeah, oh yeah. He bought this up in Maryland. I mean, wow, I couldn't believe what he paid for it. Like I told him, this could have sold BugJam for $16,000, $18,000. I mean, this is a really nice car. Yabba dabba doo. Yabba dabba doo. Well, all I gotta do is get up tomorrow morning, reroute it. Oh, that's nice. Nice acceleration. Oh, he'll like this. He was surprised as hell when I pulled up on the median and handed him a card. You work on Volkswagen Beetles? I had no idea where I was going to send this. Well, great little drive there.
Great little car.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here at Just Buggin. And I've got the 67 Beetle that stalled out near the Home Depot the other day, and we replaced the points. They were burnt too close. Went ahead and did the condenser, and now I'm relocating this fuel filter from the back and straightening out what he had in there, and I'm gonna locate the fuel filter at the top of the transmission there. There's more area to put it in than there is under the tank there. I mean, it's different on a Super Beetle. Sometimes I put them up there, but you know, it comes right out of the tank and then goes right into the line that goes into the tunnel. So, and you know, of course, there's fuel in the tank, so it's easier to pinch it up here, replace it here, and I think it's a little easier to get to here. But I like to leak the fuel filter in there instead of the engine compartment. So, you know, in case of a fire or the fuel filter, those little plastic ones, maybe it fails and manufacturer defect or something just so happens and burst open, and there goes your beautiful 67 Beetle. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna get under there and trim to fit and take care of this so we can get this car out of here today. All right, guys, I got under there, replaced the fuel filter. I took a photo of it with my phone instead of having this thing under there, as you can see. Rerouting this metal line, which should go under here and up here. And then, of course, I've taken this filter out and put it underneath the car above the transmission. So I got my vice grips on here so I can stop the fuel. And look at the size of that hose, and it's already split right there. These are things you really don't want to do with such a beautiful car like this, or any car in general. I mean, a Beetle especially, because when that fuel freaking starts pouring over the front of this motor and you're cruising down the road and there's still enough to go in that carb, I mean, you're going to have a bowl by the time it gets done with that bowl of fuel. And if this was pouring out of here, you've got a fire back here, and it's not going to be good at all. So this is the wrong diameter hose for it. Look at that. It wasn't vapor lock with it, is what he was thinking. So he put this on there, and it was the point. We've all made that mistake, thinking it was in the fuel system and it was ignition or vice versa, whatever. All right, so I'm gonna get this out of the way. I'll route this one, cut this here so I can tweak it back and put it under here. Get this out of the way, that'll be easier. That was easy. And I'll put just a fuel line here with hose clamps on, and we should be good. This was loose also, another fire hazard. We put that on there with the new seal on it, so that should be good. So good we hooked up and that we could correct these for him before something happened bad. So, and you see, if you have a lake here, oh, it's really going on fire. Here's your distributor right here. Where's it gonna go? All righty, getting her done. All right, guys, got it all done on the 67. Rerouted the fuel line the correct way. Went ahead and left his rubber there just as a safety precaution, and took the fuel filter out of here so we don't have that fire hazard. Have fuel clamps everywhere. Now he's running on his vacuum advance. They had the screw in here. Took all these hoses and makeshift plugs and put actual caps on it the way it's supposed to be. So everything's correct back here. Timing's been set with the timing gun. Choke's been set. This screw that you're never supposed to mess with was all the way in. Must have been 8 or 9 turns till I brought it out, and you're supposed to get it off of the step, the bottom step. Now, correct me, but I mean, simple procedures to get it off the step and then turn it in a quarter turn. I'm sure many people have a different way of doing it, but so all done with it. Runs great now. There you go. It's kind of a little dirty, and of course when I get in here it gets dirty, so my wife's going to clean it up, and we're going to go ahead and wash it up as a courtesy and wipe down the seats and door panels and everything. So that's how we do it here at Just Buggin. All right, stay tuned for when the customer comes and picks it up. All right, well, the more I looked at it, and I woke up this morning and it was having a problem starting up, and the choke wasn't set. But when I went to start some adjustments, I learned a long time ago, this screw, you don't mess with. It's not to adjust your idle. Yeah. Well, it took 8 turns to pull it off this bottom step. See this bottom step here? Yeah. The motor's cold, so this, when you set this, the colder the motor gets, the more this step comes down, and it cuts the so when you get in the car, no, this is when you get in the car, you don't touch the pedal other than to push it like a half inch or an inch to release this step and let the step go. You'll hear a click back here, and it's this spring in here pushing the flap closed, which makes it easier to start. Well, when that is done, this screw, you're supposed to back it out until it doesn't touch that bottom step and then turn it a quarter in. It took me about 8 turns to get that off of that step. That means this is always open, the butterfly down here, and then you'll drive your car, and then all of a sudden that's where you felt like you had vapor lock. It wasn't vapor lock. Once you don't have this set, nothing else you do to the adjustments. For a while, though. I've had the same problem, and my problem was that I didn't mess with that screw. It had a blue cap on it. The thing wasn't pinched enough to have resistance, and it backed out on its own. And I super glued that thing when I set it there, because once you get it where it belongs, you're only going to mess with these. This thing's never going to be moved again. I was told that is not the original type carburetor for No, it's not. Well, it's a 3031. I think this would have been, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody can lay a comment, but yeah, I think it would have been a 28. Could have been a 30, but... Now, where's the fuel pump? Let's say you did the fuel line. Yeah, the fuel filter is, Rick suggested putting it up by the tank. Well, the spout, and besides that, I'd have to drain the tank. The nipple comes down, and then just like 4 inches of line, and it's harder to get up there than it is to get back here. So you just jack the car on one side, and it's up above the transmission. And then I pushed your metal line further back here because you can have the rubber line back there. There's no heat you're dealing with, and it's in between that rubber line. And then I took it back where it's supposed to be, underneath here, and came over here. And I don't like it with no clamps. I know Volkswagen didn't put clamps on them and they were snug, but you had a fire hazard here. This was loose. And this is your fuel shut off.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I went to loosen this and the diameter of the hose was too great and I could almost slide this off before I even, and it'll set a fire in here and there goes all your beautiful car.
Yeah.
But
make a video copy of it for me tonight.
It'll be on YouTube.
Oh,
do you mind if I put this on all my cars right there?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey guys, it's Dalton. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and have a Just Buggin' of a day. And remember to comment on BugJam Part 2 video, which was the last video, if you'd like to have a chance to win some Just Buggin' merch.